Hello and welcome to my video. In this video I am going to show you some ingredients which you can use as a spice rub for chicken drumsticks. Now I have already, even though the drumsticks here in the bag say that they're ready to cook, I've washed the drumsticks and I took some kitchen shears and I cleaned off the excess skin. So these are already washed and ready to go. But what I want to show you here is the ingredients which I am using for the actual spice rub. So I've chosen 6 ingredients for the spice rub. I've already set the oven to bake at 375 and it's already ready to go. So the first thing I'm using a teaspoon of every ingredient. So I'm using minced onion, and I've got a teaspoon, and I'm going to take the teaspoon and I'm putting them in a wok. I'm just going to dump that in there. And that is the minced onion. Next, I have the garlic and herb seasoning. 1 teaspoon. I'm going to put that in the wok. And next, I have salt-free seasoning. 1 teaspoon. I'm going to put that in here. This is a spicy ranch seasoning to give a little bit of spice. 1 teaspoon of that, of spicy ranch. Next is some parsley flakes. 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes goes in the wok. And last is some sweet and tangy, it's like a barbecue, so it's just a sweet and tangy sauce. And I have 3 teaspoons. So I'm going to so here is inside of the wok all of the spice rubs together. I'm going to take and dump the tangy sauce in there. Okay. And then I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to take the spoon here, mix it up like this. Okay. Now, even though the chicken drumsticks are ready to cook, again, I go ahead and I wash them anyways, and then I clean up the sink really well so you don't have any salmonella or anything. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the chicken drumsticks and I'm going to put in the bowl. And I cleaned off the excess skin. Just put them all in the bowl. And then set my plate over here in the sink. And then again, you're going to need a rag. Your hands are going to get really dirty. And can we see this very well? Yep. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my hands and I'm going to take the drumsticks and I'm going to rub the spice rub all over them really well. Just keep going, like that, till they're completely covered. Okay, Now the next thing I want to do, let me just rinse my hands real quick because they're really dirty. And then I'm going to dry my hands here. Now I've already, again, preheated the oven at 375. I'm going to take my pan and I've added some non-stick aluminum foil on the pan. And I'm going to take the drumsticks and I'm going to lay on the pan and space them out. I'm going to do one this way and one that way and see if they all fit. If they don't, I'll just have to shift them to fit. Let's turn that way. See if we can get one there. So this is just a spicy drumstick chicken rub is what this video is about. And there we are finished. So all of the chicken is now on the pan. And I'm going to take the pan and I'm going to place inside of the oven. And I'm going to bake at 375 for 45 minutes. After 22 minutes, I'm going to turn the chicken over. And then you want to make sure your chicken, when it's completely done, is at 165 degrees. So here I'm using a meat thermometer here. So you want, after cooking them 22 minutes on this side, I will turn them for 22 minutes, about a total of 45 minutes baking in the oven at 375. And after 45 minutes, I will place the meat thermometer down in the chicken, and I'm looking for 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to take the chicken and I'm going to place inside of the oven and bake for 22 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer for 22 minutes here. Takes a little bit of time there. I'm just doing that there. Can you see? Is that, see, how do you go to 22? Is that 22 seconds? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Let's see what happens. And start. Okay, I did it. So for 22 minutes, it's going to bake. And then I'm going to flip the chicken over. So again, I'm using a sweet and tangy sauce. I use 3 teaspoons. So 3 teaspoons. A teaspoon of parsley flakes. A teaspoon of minced onion. A teaspoon of garlic and herb seasoning, and a teaspoon of salt-free seasoning, and a teaspoon of ranch seasoning. And there is the spice rub for your drumsticks. And as always, thanks for watching.